I think you can find the influence of the Lubitsch Touch across Wilder's films, not just in his comedy scenes, but his dramatic ones too, like this one from The Apartment. The premise of this movie is that the protagonist, Mr. Baxter, is loaning out his apartment to his bosses as a place for their extramarital affairs in order to curry favor with them and move up the corporate ladder. In this part of the movie, it works out for him. He gets a promotion. But there's a problem. Now, let's imagine this like an assignment, the same way Wilder broke down the Lubitsch scene. The assignment is to write a scene where one character learns the woman he loves is dating his boss. How do we do it? Well, he could have just run into them at the apartment, or someone could have just told him. That would have worked, but Wilder could do better. Here's his solution. Mr. Baxter will find something left behind in his apartment, a broken pocket mirror, which he correctly assumes to be one of his boss's mistresses, so he returns it to his boss. Later, when talking about his promotion with Miss Kuberlik, this happens.
You're firm. I don't want people to think I'm an entertainer.
What's the matter?
The script could have had Mr. Baxter recognize the mirror when he found it, but by putting it here, everything is heightened. It happens at the moment of his victory, so we go from the highest high to the lowest low. And it happens because of his victory. She hands him the mirror so that he can see how he looks in his new hat, a hat he buys to celebrate the promotion. It happens in her presence, making the scene much more emotional because he can't say what he feels. And here's the kicker, the real Lubitsch Touch moment. They're interrupted by a phone call from Baxter's boss, who wants the apartment again that night to meet with Miss Kuberlik, and Baxter is forced to make the arrangements that will perpetuate the affair he just found out about, and which has dashed his chances at love. It was funny enough that the king finds out about his wife's affair. The belt makes it even funnier. It's tragic enough that Baxter learns that Kuberlik is his boss's mistress. The phone call makes it even more humiliating. It's like a Russian nesting doll of sadness. The idea of the Lubitsch Touch and Wilder's work in general is a reminder not to stop at good, but to invent unique ways of portraying common situations and to build scenes that accomplish more than one thing at a time.